What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Black Capino, the tech guy here, back with another product review. I do apologize if you hear a little bit of raspiness in my throat. I seem to have caught something, and it's just making it really raspy, so we're just going to get through this video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Insta360. This is the Explorer Grip Kit for the Ace Pro 2 as well as the Ace Pro. And basically what it does is it turns your Ace Pro into basically a point and shoot camera, which is actually pretty cool. And I've been trying to get one of these for quite a while, and I was unable to. And then the price went up. So these are normally MSRP for $84.99. They're actually went up to actually $99.99, and I happened to buy it when it went back to normal pricing, which was $849. So, or I'm sorry, $84.99. And this is it right here in a nutshell. It's just a cage, a grip, and a nice little lanyard to hold it with, and this cool little shutter piece that actually goes over the cage that allows you to do the taking of the photos or the videos. Now, I did a quick video kind of unboxing and showing you how to put it together, but I think that I will do that again just so people can see that is fairly easy to actually put together. Now, the one issue I will say that I have with the grip is the lanyard. It did take me a bit to figure out how to actually attach this to the grip, and it's not hard to do it. It's just I really wish there was an easier way of doing it, but once you get it on there, it's fairly easy, but I like simpler. So Pink Design does make hand straps for regular cameras, and this is no more different than any other regular grip on the camera. So I'll probably will be buying one of those as well if I want to switch between the two, because it also has a quick release if I don't want to use it in any other format. But I do prefer a little bit easier versus doing it this way. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you how to put this together minus the strap, and then just talk to you about the cool features that you can do with this. So this is everything piece by piece. Now, there is one thing that I'd like to mention, and I'm hoping that Tilta will maybe come up with another cage for the grip. But the battery part right here, this is very hard to remove if you wanted to remove the external battery out of this without having to use the USB-C part. So typically all you do is just right here, you simply just press up and pull out. That's how that works. But initially when I have the Ace Pro in it, I cannot open it up. It will not let me do that. I don't know why. And I'm surprised that most people probably haven't talked about this or done videos on it, but I figured I would do it myself. So when you're throwing in your Ace Pro into this, you simply just shutter button that, because that's where that button is going to be pressed. You simply just push it in, and as such, as you can see, there's no movement whatsoever. It just slides in perfect. You clasp, you close this up, you hear a nice little clasp. And again, you want to make sure you don't hit the power button when you do this. You simply just, now it's connected. Again, you still have full function of the screen. You can still have access to the USB-C portion and the micro SD card. But when it comes to actually wanting to remove the battery, because you got the quarter screw right here in the quick release, that is very hard to get loose, actually to remove. So as you can see, I'm going to try to demonstrate how hard it is to actually pull this down to open it up. So I am literally, there we go. So I got to push down really hard just to get it out to access the battery port. I mean, it is very hard to do that. It's easy to push back in, but when it comes to removing it, you really gotta, as you can see, I'm pushing it down and it's not coming out. I don't know why. You really gotta push down and then push the lever forward for it to do that. So I'm hoping that they make another cage that you can substitute, you know, if you want to get a different cage to work with the grip that works the same, or maybe it's just I just happen to get a bad cage. But yeah, that's just very hard to actually remove that. So we're going to take the grip, which is this piece right here, and this little screw right here actually goes into that, and there's a little key right here. You simply just pull out. Again, when you do this, you can't really do it backwards. It'll let you don't put it backwards because it only goes one way. So you simply just attach it to that little hole right there. And then as you can see, when you get it in there, the screw pushes up, and then you simply just take the little key, and then you can't really over tighten this because It isn't over tightened. You simply just take the key and you simply just screw till you can't screw anymore. I do apologize for my voice. I seem to have something wrong with my throat. It's a little raspy. Yeah, we're going to get through this video. So as you can see, and then again, and the same token, if you want to remove the battery, you would have to remove the shutter button, which is this piece right here, to access that. Otherwise, that is going to be the easiest way of doing it. So I took the battery out just in case I accidentally hit the power button. But as you can see, it's not fully on, so we got to make sure it's really on there tight. Now, as you can see, it's on there, it's not going anywhere. Then the key goes right back into that. And then that's it. And then you simply just take your shutter button, which only attaches one way because that's your cold shoe mount right there. And there's a cold shoe piece that slides into that. And you simply just go like that. And then you're good to go. And you simply just, and you still have the way of opening up your view screen. And pretty much you can do it all with one hand because you got the nice little shutter button. So there's no reason to be needing to use two hands. You simply just any angle and you simply just. Now I did do a few test photos with this because I really want to see how well it was, how easy it was to take photos with this as opposed to just doing it with the two-hand method. And it's actually kind of cool. So I'll toss some of those photos there. Nothing really fancy. I'm not really editing any of these. It makes it convenient to do both photo and video with this configuration. So basically, if you have your main camera and you also want to use your action camera as like your main camera, this grip works perfectly fine. Again, otherwise, as I said before, the main issue that I have, aside from the wrist strap being just kind of hard to put on, is this having to replace the battery if you didn't want to use the grip. You just want to use it as a standard cage, as a standalone. That is an issue. Like I said, I don't know if it's just because it's just my cage and I just happen to get one that just like that. But to remove this from that is very hard for me to do. I really got to press down, and I'm still pressing down, and it's still not releasing. That is something they really need to really fix, because if you wanted to remove the battery with this in the cage, it makes it very difficult to do that. Otherwise, you simply just take it out and then kind of do it yourself, and then just there you go. But the whole purpose of having it in the cage is so that you don't have to worry about doing that without having to tear it down like I'm doing right here. You simply just put it in like such. And again, so we just take our shutter button, and then again, this simply just slides into the cold shoe mount right there because there's a little latch piece right there that just slides in. And you know when you got it in because when you click on it, you hear the nice little click sound. And there you go. You've got yourself a awesome, tiny little kind of versatile action camera that's not only a video camera, but you can also use it as a photography camera. And you can either use it as a standalone if you don't have a camera, or you can use it as a, as a second camera if you don't feel like wanting to pull out your main camera. And I'm going to be actually using my action cameras solely for the next few videos that I'll be doing, because I want people to see that you can actually use these pretty much the same way you would any other normal, just regular main camera, whether it's a Canon, Nikon, or whatever. Action cameras can also do the same thing. So that's all that I got for you guys. And again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And again, if you're new to my channel, my name is Black Opinion the Tech Guy. If this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up, as these likes do help me create better content. And if you're new to my channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell notification. That way you don't miss content when I drop it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy your week.